Welcome back. Few minutes away from the opening, and the SGX Nifty is suggesting it's going to be a rather good one. But let's talk about a couple of stocks. And Dipan, I want to ask you about some of the cement names. But before we do that, just want to run through a Motilal Oswal note they've come out with on JK Cement. They have upgraded the stock to buy, and they've highlighted two factors. One is the growth plan, second is the savings. That's what could drive their earnings from here on. They're building in a larger scale company as well, and market reach in the grey cement division, which will fuel their future growth. In terms of their outlook from here on, they are saying that the EBITDA could grow by around 12% over the next few years. That's 13% CAGR in grey and 10% CAGR in white. And in the current expansion itself, they'll be adding closer to around 10 million tons in the next 3 years. 8 million tons out of that will be in central India, which will make them a prominent player in central India. Well, Dipan, that's what Motilal Oswal has to say. They're clearly excited about the stock. In fact, yesterday, a lot of these cement stocks did pretty well. What's your view on the space, if at all, on JK Cement?
Nigel, the view on cement is negative. And with the entry of Adani and the way Ultratech has also announced aggressive ramp up of capacity, I think that has led in all the players within the sector to ramp up their capacity at any cost. And that's going to lead to overcapacity, glut, lower utilizations, impact on margin and lower return ratios as well. So I'd be very cautious in cement at this point of time. Last few quarters, we did see that they were unable to pass on the energy and material price increases. They do not have the same kind of pricing power as earlier. And I'm not sure the price discipline with the industry has maintained for so many years. That will remain going forward as well. So I want to be a bit cautious on cement. There are many other excellent ideas outside the cement industry. We spoke about Larsen & Toubro. There's real estate. There are other infrastructure developers and engineering construction companies. I think all of those should do much better than cement going forward.
Okay, in that context, Dipan, there are a lot of companies coming out with numbers today. There's Sun Pharma, Tech Mahindra, Voltas, Whirlpool, LIC Housing Finance, Cholamandalam, and many of these companies have given great returns in the past. Anything where you're going into the earnings strong and where you expect that perhaps, retail investors can look at these names?
See, I think we are very positive on Sun Pharma. And as a portfolio manager, we need to have some allocation to pharma, which is a bit of an underperformer in a difficult industry. So we'd like to track how Sun Pharma's specialty products division is doing and what kind of an impact it is going to have. I think that if they're able to maintain the momentum with the last 2 quarters we saw on the specialty products side, then certainly I think Sun Pharma is a very interesting idea. It's a large cap company. Therefore, it offers some amount of safety, and it's following a differentiated business model and maybe perhaps ahead of its time. So let's see what the numbers are, but generally we are positive over there. Another company which we and our clients are interested, which releases earnings today, is Cholamandalam, and that is amongst the best in class when it comes to lending to the vehicle and the auto industry. And even when the entire sector was going through tremendous stress, they have been managing their affairs pretty well. And NPAs have always been under control. Valuations are reasonable, and it's a secular growth story. So we're positive on that stock as well.
Dipan, do you track Supreme Industries, high quality, high return ratio company, a market leader in its segment, but stock's not done very much. Yesterday saw a big move. I think it came out with numbers as well. Any thoughts?
Yeah, we track it quite closely. In fact, it's one of the larger holdings. And disappointed with the numbers, but pleasantly surprised with the market reaction to it. And this company, a lot of volatility has creeped into the earnings because of inventory gains and losses. And that's something which we're not very completely satisfied about. But underlying volume momentum is good. It's a strong player within its sector, market leader, and excellent capital allocation policies. And it's a great play on rural spending, overall economy doing better, agro as well. So I would say that given the risk return profile, we remain invested, but I would avoid making fresh investments at these levels.
Okay, let's just take stock of the pre-opening rates, which have settled much higher. The Nifty is indicating an opening which is up 1%, up 184 odd points. UPL, Eicher Motors, Reliance, Axis Bank and ICICI Bank are your big gainers this morning. Largely led, of course, by the heavyweights, whether it's Reliance, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, all looking pretty good. Tata Steel is down 3.5% on the back of weak set of numbers that the company reported and good earnings from L&T and Bharti Airtel. So let's see if there's some follow-on buying over there. But sights are set on the 52-week high. Dipan, thanks a lot for joining in. Have a great day. We'll come back to you later. For now, we have a